Hey guys, what's up? It's Dave here. Welcome to part 3 of how to solve a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. If you've not seen the previous two parts, then I suggest you do so. The links to both of those parts are in the description down below, and you can check the end screen cards as well. So in the previous video, we learned how to solve the centers of the 4x4 Rubik's Cube. And today we're gonna be learning how to pair up these edges. So what I mean by pairing up edges is that you need to join any two such pair of edges such that they become one unit, and we can arrange them like this in terms of a normal 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So I'll show you one example. So here we have white and blue edge along with the white and blue edge. What we're gonna do is we're gonna match this up, align this like this, pair them up, bring them back, and insert like that. So now here we have a complete edge, so we will call this one edge like that, and this is a single edge piece, and this is another different single edge piece. So like that we will be completing all of the edges of this 4x4 Rubik's Cube. So now let us learn how we need to do this. So basically what you need to do is you need to keep your first color, which in our case is white, and your second color, which is yellow, on top. And then what you need to do is you need to start finding the edges. So I generally start with the white edges. So here I have a white and orange edge, and here I have my second white and orange edge. So what I need to do is I need them such that they're corresponding to each other. What I mean by corresponding is that when I flick this upper side, they should become a complete pair. So in this case, what the thing is, I have my white and orange edge over here as well as over here. I want both of the edges in the same middle layer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this white and orange edge on the same side. Now I'm gonna see which color is facing towards me. So here I have the white color facing towards me on both the edges. So I can just simply do a regular insert, L prime U L. This is a simple insert, so that it doesn't require any extra setup moves, because these two are all, if these two colors are the same, then you can simply do this insert, L prime U L, or R prime U R, or R U prime R prime on the right side. So now once we've got that done, what you can do now is you can slice, and then you have a complete edge. So now if you just insert it like this, you will mess up your centers, and then it'll all go haywire. So what you need to do now is you need to move this edge out and insert another pair of edge. So in order to remove this, you need to it's basically like how you do your second layer on a 3x3 Rubik's Cube beginner's method. In order to place this edge in here, you move out an unwanted edge from here. So that's how you're gonna do it. But you're not gonna use that algorithm. You're just gonna you do a simple insert to insert the piece in. So here, since it's in the right side, we're gonna do R U prime R prime. So now we have done that insert, and this piece is solved, and then you can slice back. So now this is solved. All these centers are solved, and we have one edge. So now let's do one more example. So we have our white and blue edge over here, and another white and blue edge over here. So we're gonna simply bring one of these edges down, and then I see that it's the same color of the white and blue edges is facing me. So I'm gonna bring this up, move this in the way, bring this in the way, and bring it back down. Now that these two are in line, I can just slice it like that, and then R U R prime. Anything works. R U prime R prime, or R U R prime. I'm gonna slice back. So now that we have two edges made, we're going to move on to our next one, which is this. So over here, in this case, we have the white side, white color facing me, and then we have the green color facing me. So that means if we do a simple insert, we won't be able to align it by simply slicing. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a different insert by using F moves. So we're gonna insert this in its proper place, move this out of the way, bring this back, and bring this back in. So I'm gonna go over that once more. If you have different colors of the same edge piece facing you, what you're gonna do is you're gonna insert using the F move. You're gonna insert this in place, move it out of the way, bring it back, bring the main edge back, and insert this back. So now they're in the same slice. You can just simply slice, insert it outside, and slice back. That's a very simple way of making the edges. And now I'm going to show one more edge, and then I'm going to move to the last step of the edges. So here, this edge over here, we have this white, yellow and blue. And wait, where's the last yellow? Okay, so here we have a white and red edge, and where's the other one? And then we have another white and red edge over here, like this. So the white side, I'm going to bring this to on the same side, so the same colors facing me, so I can do a simple insert like that, and then I can slice, another simple insert outwards, and then I can slice back. So that's how you do the edges. I'm going to skip to the last part. Okay, so now similar process, we have finished almost all of the edges on this Rubik's Cube, but except for the last two pairs of edges. So what you need to do over here is that to solve these edges, you need to find a bad edge. Okay, so we have solved all edges except for the last 4 pairs of edges. So now here we see that all the edges in the top layer are solved and all edges in the bottom layer are solved. So now when you try to solve a particular edge, suppose you try to do this, and then you over here you see that they're on the same side, on the different side, so you slice, then you do a simple insert, but the piece that you've brought in is unsolved. So if you bring back an unsolved piece and slice back, it'll mess up the whole thing. So what you need to do is you need to bring any one of the other edges. So these two edges contain your two important pieces which you need to solve. So then in order to so apart from those two pieces, any other if there are any other pieces, bring them on the top or bottom layer, slice, and then insert this edge into this spot, and then slice back. So now you have a solved edge, and you did not mess up any of your other edges. So now there are three pairs of edges left. I'm going to solve this pair, this green and red pair. So I'm going to bring this block up here, slice, I'm going to insert this instead of this, and then I'm going to slice back. So now I have only two okay, so now there's one last case left where you have only 2 pairs of edges left, and I'll show that to you right now. Okay, so here I am with that case. So here in this case, these 2 edges are remain to solve, and every other edge on the cube has been solved. So now what we're trying to do, we can't bring up any other edge and then flip and solve it. We can't do it because these are the only 2 edges remaining, and you need to swap the pieces. So now in this case, instead of aligning them in different slices, align them on the same slice like this, so that this blue, so the yellow blue and the yellow blue are in the same line, and the white green and the white green are on the same line. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna slice into this. I'm gonna write down the algorithm, but first I'm gonna explain you what the notation does. So first you're gonna slice into, then you're gonna flip the piece, and then you're gonna slice back. So the algorithm goes like this: UW prime, RU, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R, UW. So that's how the flipping algorithm works. I'm going to go over it one more time. So UW prime, R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R, UW. So that's the flipping algorithm. At first I explained what the algorithm does, but this was just the algorithm. I put it on the screen and it's in the description as well. So that's about it for this. That's about it for the edges tutorial. If I've missed anything, which I think I have, I'll cover it in a future video, but you can mention it in the comment section below. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video of this tutorial. Peace.